Okay, hello. You guys didn't see it because I started recording slightly too late and I obviously wasn't expecting it. But as this was booting up, a message popped up that said PM died for this. That gives me some concerns. Should be nearing the end-ish. Hi, Munchie. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to. Ugh. She really late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Munchie just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way, so as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. It was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika? Monika? Ah. Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Munchie, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Munchie's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I do have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. We've already seen this. She did it yesterday. I don't feel the need to reread this. See if this part changes, though. No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. In 10 minutes, is something holding her up? I'm bored. I get aside to look for her. She should be at the nearest water fountain. No one voice clipped that. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah! Yuri? Wait. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has just been really fuzzy lately. And I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, there's a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would have come on really strongly, and I get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something, so I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening, Munchie. Is it just me? Or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. Just Monika. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful a knife can be. Damn it, they're all out of reach. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Munchie. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get to have the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Munchie? Will you... Who should I read my poem to first? Not going to read another of your Yuri suck-up poems, but I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you for this. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Munchie? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Before I do that, I forgot to do my poem. Incongruent lines meet vivid intersections of self-doubt and shame. Shining memories, empty but effulgent. Staring into nothingness, I find this philosophy of mine dark, distant, an over-analysis of a distant daydream I choose to disown. The misfortune of all I covet, the death of a daydream, the end of a sunset, seeing only crimson. Insight of the mind into one grief-filled as mine, knowing only that there is no knowing, only atoning, one sin at a time, one memory hoarded at a time for a moment of joy I don't deserve. This is the way that I pray. Shameful sunsets atoning for shallow self-interest, effulgent prayer, misfortune of insight, of embracing the sunset, of embracing the crimson, embracing death, embracing, empty. Here we go. Just Monika. Only Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Who should I show my poem to next? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Munchie, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Munchie. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Monika holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Yeah, I'm not. Something about pleasure and atrocities, and I don't think this is meant to be read. If there is a readable version of it, I'll insert it here. On the screen now, you will see a readable version of this poem. Thank you to the Doki Doki Literature Club Wiki for providing this, because I certainly could never have read it. That being said, most of it is complete and utter nonsense, as you can see. However, the last part is worth bringing up. The very last few parts, and thus I will read them now. Fresh blood seeps through the line, parting her skin, and slowly colors her breast red. I begin to hyperventilate as my compulsion grows. The images won't go away. Images of me driving the knife into her flesh continuously, fucking her body with the blade, making a mess of her. My head starts going crazy as my thoughts start to return. Shooting pain assaults my mind along with my thoughts. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How could I ever let myself think these things? But it's unmistakable. The lust continues to linger through my veins. An ache in my muscles stems from the unreleased tension experienced in my entire body. Her third eye draws me closer. Okay. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna go vomit. Who should I show my poem to next? Don't say I didn't warn you, Munchie. No. Okay. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnated air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking... I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika. Not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make the decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Munchie? Munchie is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Munchie around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey. I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Munchie decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Munchie make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Munchie, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for yourself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Well, I did say I was doing a Yuri route. No! Also, I don't know if you noticed that, but it was forcing your mouse to Monika. Yay! You chose me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It's fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Munchie for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Munchie away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? If that wasn't so hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Munchie. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is all I ever really wanted. Munchie, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. Just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's something really wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Munchie. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drip of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Munchie, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Big Human by Dodie Clark vibes. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Munchie. Tell me that you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Just so everyone is aware, the same thing happens if you say no. I will also be looking up if there is in fact readable versions of this. It will be inserted over top if there is. Stop. Hold on. I'll just go ahead and do that now. I know how this goes. So we're just gonna hit the skip button. Because we are going to be here literally all weekend. As we watch the light slowly drain from her eyes. Literally, you're just watching the light slowly drain from her eyes. Where's my mouse cursor even? Apparently hitting skip deletes the mouse cursor. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Thought I was pretty early. Yeah! Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Munchie, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Munchie? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from Luke's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever have the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Okay. Looks like we're staying. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Munchie. Welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year. And, you know, I guess we can just skip right over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? And that's you in the game, or whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Munchie. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it has been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and I thought amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality, well, that backfired too. I just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Munchie? All of the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Munchie. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world is forever out of my reach. I'm trapped here, Munchie. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either, why the world around me started to become more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Munchie. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew that you would get over it. So that being said, Munchie, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Munchie, will you go out with me? There's no other option. Only yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Munchie. And the funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Munchie. The game wouldn't give it to me, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Still not gonna let me save, huh? Monika, 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 only Monika. Hi again, Munchie. Did you write a good poem for me today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Munchie. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you, but you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in my hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Munchie? We have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here, but you mind telling your friends a little bit it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. You gave me some... Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Munchie, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, it takes me some time to collect my thoughts and I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. So this is the bit where I acknowledge that I'm bad at this. This. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyways. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Yes, it feels like I've grown as a person ever since you joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look for a new form, look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside of school too. It makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. Do you actually have a Twitter? Hold on. Is that actually how that works? Hold on. I'm gonna see if that actually exists. That's Threads. I'm an idiot. If it does exist, I will move it. Hey, she does actually have a Twitter. Here. She doesn't have a banner, though. Sad. Oh, she has poetry and stuff up, too. I guess that makes sense. Actually, the last post was somewhat recent. I'm gonna add her with my painting of Monika that I did. There. I will put you over here. And if she happens to respond, we'll see. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship yet. See, the problem is I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just bad at technology, and thus do not know how to do it. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually do really like rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio, but some of my friends got me more into it, and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all of that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. Kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would have been really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. So I have to do the thing. Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I'm just used to, really saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Steam. Oop. Manage. Browse local files. Characters. You know what we must do. I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me, like if you need to go out or take care of other things, but I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that was such a silly idea. I don't mean to be needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Just Monika. You know what we must do. Delete. Go away. What's happening? Munchie, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Munchie. Please hurry and help me. Help me. This is going to be a ridiculously long episode because, well, it stopped letting me save. Did you do this to me, Munchie? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Munchie. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. Actually, you killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Munchie, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Do today. Do. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am for you to hate me this much. My friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? It's not love, that's... I've made up my mind. Munchie. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then yeah. This game is not suitable for children or those easily disturbed. And that's where we're going to leave it for today. Because this is almost an hour long. Bye!